There we go. Trackilicious. Oh boy. Oh. Alright, let's go. That's also weird. None of my overlays are working.
Let's see. Everything's fine on my end so far. Knock on wood.
Well, I'm talking about my ACC drive overlay.
Oh, okay.
I'll see if that pops up when I get into the car.
Mm-hmm.
We're probably not going to have enough fuel if we stay on map 8. Because I think the max we can put in the car is, what, 104 liters?
Yep.
Yeah, so 104 liters. If we're on map 8, we're using about 4 liters per lap, which came out to about 104 liters for 60 minutes. If I was doing the math correctly.
I was gonna say, I think I ran the math last week, but I'll run it again.
Alright. Okay. Yeah, it was
15
weird.
seconds. Six, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I forgot to put the ignition and everything on. That's me.
Okay, all my stuff came back on.
Cool. So your lifetimes were like 2 minutes 21.
Yeah.
That's about what mine was. So let me run the math real quick. Yeah, for 61 minutes of running and change, I'm getting like 103, so you're right. I mean, we could, in theory, squeak it out, and that's also dependent on us cracking 21s lap after lap, going no slower, no faster. I'll look up the maps and see what our alternatives are.
Yeah, I was testing map 4. Map 4 gave me like maybe 5/10 less on my time overall, but it was also 4/10 less on how much fuel I was using. So, I mean, if it comes down to it and we got to run a couple laps on map 4 or something like that, we might have to do that.
I've got buttons mapped for that.
Gonna need to get used to that.
Letting people by.
Yeah.
All right, so I found the maps. I'm just having a look. Yeah, 4 or 8.
I think map 7 was, I think, like 2/10 less on the fuel consumption.
It's got the same power and consumption. It's just a different throttle map. It's not linear. It's quoted as aggressive. So we probably want to start on map 8 for both of our stints, and then as things settle down, switch over to 4. Or just crack off laps. And if we have to let somebody by, you know, lift and coast and such.
Yep.
I'm gonna watch you for a lap though, just to see if there's anything I can guide you on. I think the driver's briefing is starting in 2 minutes.
Okay.
Try 6th gear 3, Rouge. like shift up at the dip is what I do.
Okay, I'll give it a try.
That comes from the Coach Dave notes. Is they say it's supposed to be better for stability. Yep. Yeah, I just park and just exit. Yeah. The biggest thing is corner exits. Don't be afraid to open it up a little bit. Like use all the track width.
Mm-hmm.
I've learned that's a problem I have is I like to more or less drive very generic lines, but I'm finding if I put priority on the exit, I'm actually finding a couple tenths.
Okay.
So don't go ham into a corner. Go gently into a corner, settle the car, and make sure you can point the exit and use the full track. That's
Okay.
really about it. It's just the car that rewards being smooth, more
Okay.
so than others.
All right, let's head on over to the brief.
Yep.
Okay, we have 50 people here. I guess we can start.
Before you start, Dan, I just wanted to introduce everyone to our Saturday two-man swap league manager. Dan Versoso will be managing the event. We're very happy to have him, and he's going to give you guys a driver's briefing.
Yay, Dan.
Let's
Yes.
go, Dan.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the first round of the Trackilicious 2023 two-man driver swap. We are racing today at Spa-Francorchamps, and if you guys haven't joined the server yet, the server information is located at the bottom of the driver's briefing document. First things first, let's start off with the weather forecast. We have 20% clouds, 10% rain, a variability set to number 2, and time multiplier of 1. The race format for today will be a 2-hour race. No pit requirement, no maximum driving time, but you have a 70-minute staying timer, 7-0. Qualifying format, we have 21 minutes today of qualifying time. The first minute will be to load your setups. At the start of the session, when the 20-minute mark hits, odd numbered drivers may exit the pits. Odd numbers, as mean if your number ends with a 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. They will have 10 minutes to start their hot laps. No odd numbered driver may begin a hot lap after 10 minutes remaining in the session. When there are 10 minutes remaining in the session, even numbered drivers, as in 0, 2, 4, 6, and 8, may exit the pit. Please be careful to yield to any cars in the previous group who are starting a valid hot lap. Any drivers who leave the pits before their allotted time window or completes a hot lap which was started after their allotted time window will be disqualified from qualifying and start at the back of the field for the subsequent race. We have a livery pack actually for this race. If you guys haven't downloaded yet, it's your chance. There's a link in the driver's briefing document. On-track rules and etiquette. Let's start with the qualifying etiquette. If a driver is going to build a gap between them and the car in front during the initial outlap, please avoid overtaking them, especially in the third section. With a large number of cars on track, there will be a queue at the end of the first outlap. Do not jump the queue for the love of God. Give respect to your fellow drivers and they'll do the same for you. If a fast car on a hot lap, however, is approaching a slower car on a hot lap, it is always the overtaking car which is responsible for any incidents. Overtaking in these situations is highly unrecommended. So, as a fast driver, it is important to ensure you have a large enough gap ahead to complete your hot lap without being impeded. Blue flag rules during qualifying. If you see a blue flag during qualifying, it means that the car behind you is on a hot lap and you are not. It is your responsibility to clear the racing line without affecting their hot lap. If both cars are on hot laps, there will be no blue flags shown. Blue flag rules during the race. While lap cars are not required to use the racing line and slow down for faster cars, they should A. Drive predictably, never make a sudden movement at the last moment. B. Give the faster car space for an easy pass at the earliest safe opportunity. Or C. If using signals, they should indicate the movement of the signaling car, just like real life. If you're letting someone by to the right, you indicate to the left, they're going to stay to the left. When approaching a lapped car, faster cars should A. Wait for a safe moment and make a clean pass, and B. Remember, the rules regarding asphalt collisions are the same regardless of class or blue flags shown. Blue flag penalties may be incurred if a driver is found to be making erratic movements, defending track positions against a faster car, or holding up a faster car for an undue period of time. After you have crashed, if your car is out of control on track, it is your responsibility to hold your brakes so that your car behaves predictably for other drivers. Failing to hold your brakes and allowing your car to wander into the path of another driver can result in a major penalty. After crashing, it is your responsibility to rejoin the track in a safe manner. Encroaching upon the track in the path of another driver can result in a major penalty. Incident reports. If something happens in a race which you think may warrant a penalty, make sure to review the replay to make sure you think the other driver is truly at fault and note the proper lap and corner numbers. If you do not have the replay, you can download it from a replay folder which will be available after the race. Report the incident using the incident report form located in the driver's briefing document. And if you have multiple incidents to report, please report them using multiple submissions of the form, not all at once, please. Penalties and punishments. Information regarding how penalties are handled can be found in #League Rules channel and Discord. Information regarding individual penalties and penalty point totals can be found in the Saturday standings and penalties document pinned in the Saturday 2-hour text channel. New this season, warnings will include a 5-second penalty post-race. Respecting your fellow driver. Incidents happen and most of the times there are accidents. Please remain civil during the race and in Discord afterward. You're welcome to have a discussion with other drivers regarding incidents after the race, but you must keep it civil. in-game chat, please do not use the in-game chat. These races are being streamed, so anything you post in chat will be visible on Twitch and YouTube. Penalties may be imposed for using the in-game chat. We have a stream today. We have a Twitch channel on twitch.tv/Trackilicious. And Senior Mike Noss will be our host for today. Where is he? He's here. Yes. Apparently not. Okay. We also have a calendar for our upcoming events in the Trackilicious community. And does anyone from the staff have any comments to add?
I think everyone should join all of the events.
If you're available for it. Yes. Does anyone have a question?
Yeah, I have a question.
Yes, go ahead.
I didn't understand the qualifying format.
Okay. So we have 21 minutes of total qualifying session. The first minutes, so between 21 minutes left in the timer and 20 minutes left, you have 1 minute to load your setup. So any setup changes, stop. Between 20 minutes remaining and 10 minutes remaining, odd numbered cars qualify. Only odd numbered cars. So if your number ends with a 1, 3, 5, 7, or 9, you're allowed to leave the pit and complete the lap. Yes.
Okay,
And
perfect. I understand.
Okay.
And after 10 minutes, it's per number.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect.
One question more. Is it allowed to return to garage out of track?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, okay.
You'll need to return to the pit.
If you can't control your car and make it around, it's highly recommended that you teleport instead.
No, I mean in the qualifying.
Oh, in the yeah, you're fine to do that in qualifying.
Yeah, okay.
Whenever you want.
Okay.
You can return to garage whenever you want, as long as you're not stopping in the middle of the track to do it.
No, okay. Thank you.
What were the rules for pit lane exit and the white line?
The person exiting pit should stay on the right-hand side of the white line, and if there's a person exiting the pit, anybody on the track needs to stay on the left side of the white-hand line. The white line. The white line is there for a reason, so cars don't hit each other joining the track.
Are we allowed to cut the line before it enters the track, like when you go up the hill and that stuff?
You should. You don't need to keep all four wheels in, but you shouldn't just like.
Oh yeah,
cut the whole parking lot either. But while you're merging is the most important part. It's there to prevent collisions, so we should respect it to that effect.
На Симгриде.
Sounds good, thanks.
Портал такой. Я чисто влетел. Я сегодня пытался опять, короче, Ималу улучшить. На...
Okay. Mr. There's left. Thank you. Okay, I'm sorry. Does anyone else have any questions?
Yeah, I have a quick question. Is there a rule on who can qualify? Does the first driver or first stint driver have to qualify?
No. You can do whatever your team wants.
Sounds great. Thank you.
Hey guys, just a quick note. So we're missing our streamer. If I'm able to get away, I will pop a stream up, but as of right now, we might be in jeopardy of not having a stream. I will continue to try to get a hold of him or try to stream myself, but just a heads up, sorry about we're really hoping to get the stream because we're excited about the series, and we'll get it sorted, if not today, then definitely for next round.
Okay. Any more questions?
Yeah, I have a question.
What's up?
Where's password and the name of the server?
Check the event announcements channel under Trackilicious Leagues, and there's a Google Doc in there that has all of the infos.
Yeah, it's at the bottom of that document. Near the bottom. Any more questions?
All right, just a quick note on overtaking rules under blue flag. So while it says you're not to yield, it doesn't mean that you're supposed to battle the person who's a lap ahead of you, right? So the intention is for you not to have to jump out of your racing line or jump out of the way and lose a lot of time. But also, if someone's a lap ahead of you, then you need to do your best to allow them to pass. One of the things that you have to keep in mind, and braking suddenly in a straight line is just as dangerous as jumping out of the way. So you have to be gradual in your inputs and very clear in letting people by. Signaling is a really good way and really good indicator that you're going to do that. So please keep those things in mind, as we want to keep silly incidents out of these leagues as much as possible.
And as an overtaking car in those situations, you have to be patient. You can't just get there on your pace and steal the apex off of them. You have to get a good overtake on the car ahead if they're not actually letting you by super easily.
All right, with that being said, good luck, everyone. Have fun.
Question?
We do have garages in here you guys can hop into. They're limited to 4 or 5 people, so you don't have too many people hopping in and knowing you.
Yeah, lots of voice channels below to jump into.
Just a quick question. Are we allowed to wait at the pit exit line before the timer clocks down for qualifying?
Yes, as the second group, you're allowed to queue up there, but especially at this track, because of where the finish line is with respect to pit exit, you need to respect there might be some hot lappers coming around still, and you better, not impede them on their laps. The hot lappers have to be ahead by the time you get to Lake Coons.
Yeah, and don't ghost into each other. Right, first person at the line gets the priority.
Okay.
All right,
driver's briefing over.
Thank you.
See you guys on the grid.
Good job.
Way to go, Dan.
Thanks, Dan.
Hey, Dan.
Thank you.
Hey, Dan, did you see how many people were in here?
Oh.
Wow. You had the floor, man.
Oh my god. I was shaking through all this.
How many teams do we have?
How many cars on the 44 on the grid here?
No.
I'm still to join, so 45. I had to leave because of my FPS.
Damn you, Blue.
Damn right.
Shit,
This is your fault.
Blue,
not wrong.
I'll be right back. Hop into stream team. I'll be back in a couple minutes.
10:40.
Is it?
Go Blue.
Oh boy.
What we can do is we can go down on the rear sway bar 1 or 2 clicks. That'll give it a lot more stability. It won't be so reactive.
Well, your rear roll bar is at 2 right now.
What's the front?
4.
4. We could still go down 1 click at least. We can do 1 click there, and then what's the wings?
Wing is at 9.
Put it up to 10. We can sacrifice a little bit of straight line speed for more stability on entry.
Okay. But you saw how the car was.
It's part car. It is also part technique. Through Puan, you're braking and turning into the corner. I prefer getting all my braking done, going down the 4th, and coasting it into Puan.
That's the one where I kept losing it, right?
Yes, it's double left-hander. That's downhill. Right after No Name.
Mm-hmm.
The other thing is the inside curbs through whatever it's called. after the main straight. Struggling to think of what it's called. Les Combs?
I think so.
The inside curb, the higher curbs, you want to avoid. The outside flat curbs, they're friendly, but it's the inside, the more kind of raised up curbs, that'll spook the Porsche every time. So, like, let's see, it is Les Combs. I don't know how to pronounce it, but basically, what I'm going to refer to as turn 9, the right-hander that exits onto the straight going down the hill, that inside curb will definitely kill you every time. I don't recall touching it myself personally.
Okay, actually, for whatever reason, it was showing me the freaking safe setup. I don't know what the fuck was going on there. Alright, so roll bar in the rear was actually 3, roll bar in the front was 2.
And that's on the one that called CDA 3, 2-man, something, however. Okay. Okay, so the front was what and rear was what?
Front is 2, rear is 3.
Yeah, go down to 2 on the rear. We'll try that out.
And then 1 click up on the wing.
Yep.
Okay, done.
And then you can save that as race day or something. Let's see. Those pressures were set for a 23, 29 degree track. It's currently 27, so that is a difference of 5 clicks. So you would want to go down, I'd say 4.
Am I doing the qualifying, or do you want to do it?
Are you comfortable doing qualifying or no?
Probably not.
No? Then I can do it.
Okay. Alright, so we're both probably gonna have to leave. You're gonna have to come back in first.
Okay. I will.
So let me leave first.
Yep, you quit, and then I will quit after you.
Alright, I'm out.
Alright. I will now click. Wait for the game to do its thing. Alright. I'm waiting for it to load. I'm in and I've pressed drive.
Okay, coming on in. Yeah, we go out on the second stint, or the second group.
Yep, we have to wait till 10 minutes left. Alright, so I'm gonna load my 2329 setup. I'm gonna go drop the rear roll bar, 1 click, and 1 click on the rear wing. And then these are set for 23 degrees. It's currently 27, so that's a difference of 5.
Why the Porsche?
I think whoever signed us up on SimGrid must have just picked it as a stand-in. I love the car, but I understand how it's difficult for others. So let me see here. Let me do some math real quick.
Meth?
Oh, math and meth. I'm a Porsche driver. Everything helps.
Yeah, right?
Let's see. So we need to go up, down, 4 clicks.
Oh, boy.
And then I will just adapt that to the pit strategy. And we will save it as...
Oh, jeez.
27, 34.
Let's finish getting my screen set up, I guess. There we go. Don't need to keep hearing myself talk. That's bad. It's bad juju.
Do you remember what your fuel burn was by chance?
Fuel burn on 8 was close to like 4.1.
4.1. Okay. I'm just gonna rerun the math again.
That was after like 3 solid laps during practice.
Yeah, it should have been adjusted by then. Let's see here. Still a minute 20 or 2 minutes 21.
Yeah, so it's like 2.35 is the time. Yeah, 2.35, yeah. Corey. What's going on, Corey? Let's get some music going, too. I am so discombobulated right now. I don't have any of my stuff up. There we go.
Yeah, I guess the best fuel strategy is to start on 8 as soon as we can, swap to 4, and then just see how it goes from there.
I mean, from what it's looking like, we're gonna need to save about 4 liters per stint. Or actually 2 liters per stint, because then that would give us 4 liters for the last.
Yep.
But I was finding that the car was a lot more stable when I was on fuel map 4.
Yeah, fuel map 8 on the map on the chart I found is referred to as qualifying power, high fuel consumption, so it'll be a little more edgy.
Oh boy.
A little over 2 minutes left to go.
Yep.
And 612 just got disqualified.
Oops.
Yep.
He's right next to us, too.
Oh, he must be on the left side.
There he is. Oh, 2 people DQ'd. 46, 612, and 36. Winkler. Hashtag not last. Oh, and they're also going to get, oh, you know what? They might have been DQ'd because they used in-game chat.
I see a lot of people are doing that right now. There it is. I guess another thing to keep in mind is since we're more or less looking at a fuel-saving race, if we got faster cars behind or something down a straightaway, there's no point going full throttle to the braking point. Might as well coast at some point early on. I was doing that, where was it? Oh, Monza, duh. I was doing that at Monza. I would coast into the Parabolica and a couple other places if I had somebody fast alongside me.
Alright, 10 minutes.
Reload setup. Get those pressures nice and warm.
Okay, so yeah, the 2 people that are DQ'd are, they were both even numbers and they went out during the odds.
rules are rules.
Rules are rules.
And I just saw the first anime car.
You're following an anime car?
No, I saw the first one.
Oh, okay.
Like, the first one of the day I've seen. I didn't know if I'd see any or not. There's a red Ferrari with the what's her name from that? Is it what's the one with the robots? Which is, I know, not narrowing it down.
Yeah, there's a lot of anime with robots.
Evangelion, I think it's called. It's basically, it's not the Gundam one.
I think I know which one you're talking about.
Is this for position? Yes, it is. I got no blue flags, though. That's concerning.
I don't think he was on a hot lap because he's an even number. I wish you could save camera positions.
You should be able to.
Yeah, I don't know any of the controls.
Okay, swap your camera is F1.
But yeah, I know that, but I'm like, if I'm in F7 cam and I want to just save that so that I can just go back to it.
Oh, okay, I don't think that's a thing. Unless you want to
nice.
start macros and stuff, but
yeah.
I don't even know how to do that.
Macros for days.
I'm a moron. I just realized I loaded the race setup, not the qualifying setup.
Oh, jeez.
If it's 21, it's good enough. That's really about where we're going to be anyways.
Yeah. Yeah, I couldn't hit Eau Rouge in 6.
What I do is I basically short shift. You know that kind of red tunnel in the pit exit?
Yeah.
When I cross that, I shift up. And like, these curbs are friendly. This inside one, I do not touch.
Okay.
Go all the way out.
Not all the way out that far, though.
Not that far. Nope. And like here, coming up. Down the 4th. Now I'm turning.
Yeah, probably what really was a sticker shock for me originally was how stiff the steering is.
Oh yeah, it varies from track to track. I'll warn you about that. Like Monza, it's super light. Spa, it's heavy. Where else have I been that it's heavy? Zolder, it's very heavy, but other tracks, it's very light. Catalunya, it's very light. And it's just down to how the Coach Dave setup was set up because of the way you can get free grip out of extra caster.
Mm-hmm.
And since we're running low aero here, we need all the grip we can, so they went, I think, like max caster.
And I'm also noticing that you're taking those turns at gear 3 when I was taking them at 2.
Yep, higher gear will be a little more stable. It won't point as well, but it'll be a lot more stable. Basically, if you're going down to gear 2, you've overslowed the car.
Okay.
And if it rotates into the corner, like if you go into a spin and it rotates into the corner, you slowed it down too much. Whereas if it spins towards the out, you've gone in too hot. It's hard to explain. But the Porsche has a very, I should probably stop talking. Lap's still legal.
Damn.
No, it is legal.
Oh, really?
We'll see yeah. I don't see any red, so we'll see what this brings up. If not, I've got one more shot.
Yeah, I would have thought, because I just saw both your right side tires go off the rumble strip.
Mm-hmm.
That was a valid lap.
My brother's home. He had to work today, unfortunately, so I just heard the door shut.
Good time.
It was do or die. Also, we have to go down on the rear pressures a little.
$21.3.
Yeah, that's about I'm gonna call it our average. And that's with race fuel, because I'm an idiot. Well, it just means we gotta go up rather than fall back, I hope.
P1 did a 216.
What kind of car?
Honda.
Well, that figures.
Yeah, top 2 are Hondas with an Audi in number 3. Well, both Hondas in the lead in P1, 2 just did 216s.
Yeah, 4.03 for fuel burn.
4.3?
4.03.
Oh, okay. I was going to say 4.3. That's a lot.
I'm almost wondering if we should just swap to 4. That way we don't have to try and fiddle with switches and because it's a keyboard command for me.
I got wheel commands.
Okay. I am going to go ahead and just set it to map 4. One less thing to worry about when cars are spinning and everything else.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just going to set it to 4. Then I don't have to
And
worry about
more stability as well.
Yep. Yep. Full tanks. Full tanks. Pressures are set. So, ooh, just in time. Let's see. So we are close to 41. I was gonna say if we get 41st, we can blame Craig.
Why?
Because in that post in general, he said like I don't care if you're first or 41st, so we can say he cursed us.
So if we're 42nd, then it's his fault.
No, I think it's pretty sure he said 41st. Let me double check. Yeah, I would like to see a fully professional group of drivers that can finish each race, whether in first or 41st. So if we get 41st, we're blaming him.
Yeah. With this size field, I expect En Rouge to be a mess.
Yep, there's gonna be murder.
Because you're still gonna have cars coming around the first bend.
Mm-hmm. Nick's only 2 spots behind us.
Oh man.
But they're in the Jag, so they were
the Jag.
The Jag, yep. But it's not Monza, so it's kind of like a eyebrow raiser. But they both agreed to it, so
there's a couple of Jags.
Are there?
Yeah, the guy in front of us, 39 is Jag.
Oh, sure enough. 690, Ferraris, BMWs. On the bright side, in terms of Porsches, we're 3rd. That's a podium.
It's a podium in the Porsche Cup. Porsche Cup, right?
Even if we die, it's still a podium.
Yeah. That's the best way to look at it, right?
Is there only one Lamborghini? Wow, there is.
So.
There's only one Lamborghini. Winkler.
And he's one of the guys that DQ'd himself.
Yep, I remember that.
A lot of Macas.
Yeah. It's a solid car overall. A lot more solid than the Ferrari, but yeah, again, Ferraris are behind most of the Macas.
You mean the Ford GTs?
The Ford GT.
Yeah.
Powered by EcoBoost. We got one right in front of us.
That's hilarious.
You know, in theory, we could get them disqualified on technicality. We don't run VP racing fuel. They're using illegal fuel.
Go for it.
Let's see, minute 20. Track temperature is about the same. I don't think it's going to be a... Well, I don't know if I want to finish that sentence.
No, I wouldn't.
Mm-hmm. At least it's going to start nice. we'll see how much murder happens and have to go from there. Double check the setup.
I'm keeping an eye on my buddy who's in the 24 Hours of Daytona. Not the same one Broadbent's in, but he's in one of the earlier stints. So like they're already almost halfway done. Alright, first cars are moving. I love how there's a Sweet Tarts car. That blue and pink. 1, 2, 3, 4. Holy crap, there's 5 of those freaking Ferraris with the GT livery.
They're not all on the same team or anything, are they?
I think they are.
Oh, really?
I think they're all Trackilicious.
Ah, okay.
Radio check, spotter.
All right, one on the inside. All Rouge is clear. Clear on your right. But you got an Aston looking. Pretty wide ahead of you. Crash. You're clear. Looking good. Crack, car off, coming back on. Car on your outside. Oh. Some dirty racing by Winkler, holy. Car on your left still. All right, you clear left. Good first lap. Crash, crash.
I saw
center.
the last sack. Oh my god. That's murder. I
Yeah,
saw
it
that last
was.
second.
Yeah, I didn't see it until you pretty much got to the top of the hill of Eau Rouge.
Whew. I did tap the wall. Steering is crooked. See how it drives.
Yep. Yeah, I couldn't give you any direction on which way to stay.
No, that was a war zone.
You got the Ferrari playing footsie with your ass.
Mm.
Ferrari on your right. And you're clear.
Minute 02 of repairs.
What?
Mm-hmm.
Oh man.
I didn't think it was that bad.
Nah, I mean you did bounce off the wall. But I mean, other than that, it was like, it didn't look like it was that hard of a hit.
No, I didn't think so either.
Well, you definitely have to lift on a Rouge.
Alternative strategy would be to pit, get the repairs, and then that also gives us a lot more freedom on fuel because we could fuel up at the same time.
We could, yes.
So that's a possibility, but it's drivable. It's just not optimal.
Still need to come in at the 1 hour mark.
Yep.
Well, actually, it's a catch-22 because we could potentially go over the 70-minute mark for stint timer. But then again, your stint timer resets. I don't know. On your left. Clear. As it stands right now, you're about 4 seconds above your 29. I don't know. Friggin' everything's all messed up.
That's what my Delta shows me, so.
We'll see as you come across the line. Okay,
25.
so yeah. So we're three seconds off pace. Almost 4 seconds off pace. Off our pace.
Yep.
And Nick is in the pits right now.
Is he? Okay.
Yes. The guy behind us is doing 224.
I'm a second ahead of my Delta still, so.
Okay.
Let's see.
The guys ahead of you are doing 219s and 222s.
Cheaters.
Yeah. Where do you get them grip hacks at, huh?
ShadyWebsite.gg.
Russian hackers.
Darn Russians.
Alright, so now you're 2 seconds on your Delta.
I just kind of learning how to drive it differently.
With the steering wheel canted?
It's not as bad as It's not bad, but it's not. What's that quote? Not great, not terrible.
Okay.
It's off, but I'm essentially going straight. I'm not having to steer it left or anything to go straight. It's just off.
Yeah. Okay. Car behind you did a 222. But yeah, we definitely need to factor in where this 1 minute of damage, how we're gonna handle that. You got a car looking on the inside. You clear? Car off track on the left. Oh, tell me that wasn't Nick that just got the drive-through or the stop and go. Yeah, Nick just got a stop and go.
Damn, that's race over.
Car wide. You clear?
I can still do it flat out. Just gotta get it right.
Expect a lunge. Good. On your right. Clear. A little bit of Tokyo Drift there.
A little bit. I don't know if that's just me coming in a little too hot or the rear aero not, the rear under tray not working or something, but who knows what the shape the car's in.
Mm. Alright, Sapien behind is doing 20s. And then Weaver behind him is doing 22s. Now, what is the optimal shift point for the Porsche?
Just as they turn blue.
Just as they turn blue.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so me going all the way up to the rev limiter is not ideal.
Yes and no. The optimal shift pattern, or the point, is 8,750 RPM, which, as I can tell, is right about here, like just before they turn blue.
Okay.
So basically what I do is if I see the red, I shift. And at our level, it's not going to really make a huge difference. It might save us a little bit of fuel if we like do right at the red, like I'm doing right now, rather than going to the blue. It's like 100 RPMs or so, but basically don't let them flash blue is what I would aim for.
Okay.
Just as it turns blue or just before would be the safer. And I've got, I've got like that little red marker. I should probably lift. No limits. Whew.
Yeah, because I have the dash popped out a little bit, or the dash is popped out, so the entire box turns yellow and then flashes red and yellow.
Yep.
So pretty much right when it flashes red and yellow.
Yeah, I would probably shift there.
Okay.
I do a lot of stuff off the in-game apps. I'm just lazy like that. But there's also really no reason I can tell other than the tire thing you mentioned last time to not trust them. For a long time, I actually relied on the in-car pressure readouts for a long time.
He's on your right.
We're wounded and we're quite a few places up because of the carnage.
Yep. We're not 41st.
Not yet. There's only an hour and a half to go. Anything's possible.
I'm interested to see what the teams are going to be for Enduro League.
Yeah. And to be completely honest, like Craig, let me know, there is a possibility, people may not make it. I'd be totally fine not making it because that just frees me up to do other shorter stuff.
Yeah, stuff like this.
Mm-hmm. So we'll see what they decide to do. Although the funny thing is, I remember being informed that it was 4 cars, 4 tracks, and just doing your best or whatever. It was supposed to be the Ferrari, the Mecha, the Aston, and the Audi. But I tried it in the Porsche, and I got yelled at. But then a couple weeks later, I've just now noticed this, is work did a couple laps in the Bentley, which is not one of the 4 cars. But that's okay. I just find that a little contradictory.
I was told whatever car.
Really?
Yeah. Whatever your fastest, most comfortable car is.
Yeah, which is the Porsche. Yep.
You got a back marker on your butt. It's on your right, and you're clear. Yeah, during that meeting that we had in the beginning of January, they turned around and said, any car you want.
Okay, I know I missed the meeting, but I asked Craig, why do I keep saying Craig, what I missed and everything. Mm-hmm. And I was informed it was basically just one of those 4 cars.
So, I mean, if that was the thing, if it was one of those 4 cars, then Craig was doing it in the freaking Honda.
Yeah, that's so. Oh, okay. Maybe I got it wrong then.
But yeah, the pretty much what they said was your fastest, most comfortable car around those tracks, use them.
Oh, well, shit. Then I had it all backwards.
Yeah.
Which, go figure, I missed the meeting.
Yeah, because Matt and Corey don't want it to be strict. You have to race these cars or it's nothing.
Okay.
They want us to be comfortable. Which is why I'm leaning towards the Honda, because I'm starting to get more comfortable in it.
Okay.
And I'm also dropping some dope-ass fucking times.
I guess we can look into this series rules if they allow car changes or whatever. If this round is a throwaway for us and we don't have any points, I mean, what's the hurt of switching to the Honda?
Yeah. Or switching to any other car.
Anything, I guess.
Matt would probably want us to switch to the Audi.
I guess we could go with whatever would be the more stable car for both of us. Because I've got a couple of races lined up for me doing Porsche stuff just solo. So that'll take care of that portion of it. That'll keep me happy. And what basically where the results matter, we could take something that's a little bit easier. Like I said, like the Audi, I did I think 10 laps or so, and I was cracking 219s by the end, just by switching cars.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, majority of all of my races coming up are Honda.
And
except for Trackilicious GT4 series, which is the GT4 Aston.
Okay. We could, again, we'll have to look into it, see if there's any kind of major penalty other than loss of points, which if we don't have points, what's the point?
Yeah.
But yeah, we could try a Honda, Audi, whatever.
Well, next track is Silverstone.
Mm-hmm.
You got Nick ahead of you.
Yep.
He is battling for position, so.
Yep, I'm not up to them yet. Although it looks like he got it.
Yep. Alright, Weaver behind you is 6/10 faster. Okay, so Nick is the last one on his lap. He's the leader of his lap. And he's one lap down.
some quick lunch math, lunch napkin math. We're past halfway through my stint, and I've got 56 liters left from 104. In theory, that gives us a little extra change. Question mark?
We're still going to top off at 104.
What I'm saying is I haven't used more than half of the tank.
Yeah.
Past half the stint. So as far as fuel consumption, that should be good.
Yeah. So 52 liters would be your half tank.
And I'm just getting to 55 now. And we're 33 minutes into the stint.
Okay.
So we should be doing okay. Granted, we're not on our pace, but that's probably the biggest influence.
Yeah. What is your consumption looking like?
3.56.
Yeah. Yeah, so if we were on map 8, that would probably be closer to like 3.9 at this pace, probably. Just trying to think of how much damage the cars behind us have, or if everybody who's gotten damage is already in the pits.
Mm-hmm.
Which I don't think anybody really would be in the pits. Or the only people with severe damage would probably have been pitted already. Alright, 9 people have pitted so far. So probably a lot of the cars that are behind us are on the same lap as us, really.
Nope. He wasn't slowing down there.
Gesundheit.
That was my brother.
Alright, clear. On your right. Clear.
It's the fourth time I've seen that guy. Okay, I gotta start braking a little earlier. It's not stopping as well as it did.
Well, you have less fuel now, so.
Yeah, that's probably what it does.
Less fuel equals more momentum. Well, less fuel equals more speed, which equals more momentum.
Plus, the tires are probably weird. The tire temps are fine and everything. I'm just wondering what that right front looks like with my steering. I mean, it's probably not visible to the eye or through a set of course's graphics, but it must be off to some degree.
Yeah, on my screen, I'm not seeing any damage. Yeah, I'm not seeing any damage, so.
Fair enough.
Don't worry, I got a couple of screenshots.
All right. We're coming up on 15 minutes. Do we want to start thinking about where to put that minute? Either I go early or.
Well, we have 70 minutes, so it'd probably be good to maybe at least get through the 1 hour.
Okay.
So I'm thinking maybe 65. Because then that would bring me back out at what would be your 70 minute. Because you got to factor in a minute, almost a minute for the freaking pit lane, a minute for the pit for the actual pit. Or was that a minute total for pit and repair?
It's a minute 2 total.
Okay, so we're sitting on pit lane for 2 minutes. So yeah, that'll bring me out at would be your 67th minute, and then we'd have plenty of fuel after that. Yeah, pretty much, it really came down to fuel.
Yep.
Because then probably getting closer to the end, I might switch it to map 8 just to get a little extra speed if I'm fighting for position.
Yeah, that's fair.
P1 is 22 seconds behind you. His last lap was a 2:19.1.
Cheater. My biggest thing is I just don't practice enough, really.
Yeah, I didn't get as much practice as I wanted into during this week. Alright, the guy behind you is in the pits now. Radu. Man, Nick's having problems with that Jag.
Mm-hmm. They may want to see if they can switch cars too, if they get no points.
Probably will.
Aston would be better than anything. For them, if that's what they want to go with, like a V8 rear-wheel drive kind of thing.
Mm-hmm. Well, it's Nick and Vite, so they might actually go Honda.
Oh, that.
I think
we all go Honda.
I think Vite is a Honda guy as well.
Yeah, he's definitely a Honda fan. I know that.
Honda fanboy.
Yep, IRL.
Yeah.
He's got the jacket in hand and all that stuff. I know he does like the odd cars, like the GT4 Camaro and the Jag,
Mm-hmm.
the old Aston.
I could see him driving the Maserati probably.
I'm trying to remember what we used the GT4 Camaro in a 2-hour Silverstone event. Blew the pit strategy completely open, but had fun.
Oh, what strategy?
Yeah, pretty much.
It's on your right. Still there and clear. You're being flashed by Nick. Why he's flashing you, I don't know.
He's gonna have us in the straights, but in the corners.
I mean, he's not battling for position.
Nope. Maybe he's just saying hi, but who knows?
Maybe.
Because Warwick does that. I bet you that's what happened. I bet you Warwick told him to flash me. Because he does that. He does that to every other team that he's a part. Like if he's got a team in a different car,
Mm-hmm.
I'll flash them every time they go by. That's something I remember. So he probably told Nick to flash him. Just as a ha-ha kind of thing. Just crossed over 24 liters left.
Car coming off pit.
Mm-hmm.
No, wow.
That's I did have a screw up, but
Yeah.
damn.
Yeah, you did. Whew. screw up with the Porsche once, and the Jag just kicks it into high gear. Like he came out of left field.
Mm-hmm.
I'd give him a little flash. And he moves out of the way. He's flashing you now. Now he's gonna go around you again.
Yep.
And when he does go around you, you gotta flash him again.
We're locked in the battle at this point.
Yes.
Whoever has the most spots in their eyes at the end loses. Holy crap.
My God, I'm just watching the time just drop on that Jag.
It's coming. I had a good route. I had a good run that time, though.
Yeah. I think he's really struggling here with this turn.
Yeah, he goes wide at the exit. Or he goes through the entrance fine, but then it washes out on him.
Yeah. P1's behind you. You want it? Whoa. He's on your right. You clear. Dude, he almost took you out.
Hmm. See, I don't think I did anything wrong on my end.
No, you didn't. You were out wide. He just got right up on your tail. How many liters of fuel you got left?
Just crossing in the 17.
And I think everybody ahead of you is going to pit this lap. How did Ko get all the way back to P26? He was like P1 or P2. On your right. Clear. Well, he didn't care if he was clear or not.
Nope. Leaders at the line.
It's up to you if you want to go one more lap after this or not.
Yeah.
Caution ahead. Oh, that's a great spot.
I was gonna say,
that's work.
Yeah, what are they doing? I mean, we don't know, but sure hope that wasn't a disconnect or some sort of hardware failure.
I hope so too. No, he's moving. Yeah, I think he's moving. Yeah, he's moving.
Okay. Maybe they had maybe they were wondering if they had fuel in it or something.
Might have bounced off the wall.
Oh no.
Coming out of the pits.
No.
Because I will say, even in the Porsche, it's sketchy coming out.
It is. I know that.
All because of those bumps. Oh, it's car spin.
Yeah,
clear.
Oh, looks like there was an incident because Ko slowed down a notable amount. Because I can see him again.
Mm-hmm. You think he might have spun him out?
I'm not saying that, but something happened.
He's looking. Right hand. Clear.
Alright, I'll pit this next lap.
Alright, I'm getting ready. Getting ready to listen to that freaking jet turbine engine whine.
I love it, especially if you ever listen to any kind of IRL on boards. It's such a screamer.
Hopefully the hearing protection on those freaking drivers is adequate.
I'm gonna pump the right front up a couple clicks. It's getting a little cold.
Okay. Good stint.
Between deboning a car and brushing the wall, I'll take brushing the wall every time.
Yep. Because not only do you ruin your race, you ruin somebody else's race.
Minute to go.
Oh boy.
$45. $35.
18's DQ'd.
Ooh, 25.
Speeding on pits.
Ooh, that sucks. 15. 10. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
The car in front is pitting.
Did it not take?
The leader's pitting.
Car shut off.
Nope. Penalties for 18 cleared. Huh.
Pit exit's clear. Blue flag.
You got one car on the exit.
Sam.
Clear all else.
All right.
probably the time I got out of the car. I just read the car behind us as Mr. Bean instead of Mr. Burn. So I was due to get out.
We've had a cut warning. Keep it tidy, please, Steve. You're reeling. Johnston in. The gap's now 1.5. Incident in Sector 3. Sector 3 is yellow. Sector 3 is now clear. Yellow flag in Sector 3.
Didn't break enough on that.
I was gonna say.
Green flag, Sector 3.
Otherwise, just remember smooth exits, straight line braking, and overall just being a stable inputs.
Yep.
I'm gonna get up and have some water though, real quick.
Okay.
Track limits. The gap to Johnston in front is now 1.5 seconds. Yellow flag, Sector 3. Green flag, Sector 3. Fastest lap for Mayer, 2:18.87. Incident in Sector 1, yellow flag. Sector 1 is now green. Alright Steve, you're reeling. Johnston in, the gap is 0.8. Guy ahead is Johnston.
Left side. Your left side is clear.
Blue flag. Yellow flag. Green flag, you're clear.
Watch your left. Clear on the left.
Yellow flag.
Right side is clear.
There's a car leaving the pit lane. Green flag, sector 2, B27. The gap behind is now 0.8. Yellow flag. You're clear, incident clear. Johnston in. The gap is now 0.6. That lap was a 2:21.46. Good lap. That's your best in the session. Okay, Steve, we've gone out of track limits. Keep it between the lines.
Right side. He's still there. Still there. We're clear on the right.
Yellow flag in sector 1.
I'm back. Good overtake.
Thank you. He squeezed me off after Au Rouge and spun me out, but I was able to catch him.
Yeah, my brother said something happened. So and as soon as I saw you were back on him, I just kind of left you alone.
Yellow flag.
It's like you saw me a few times. Talking will distract me.
Incident clear. Green flag. B25. Okay, Steve, gaining on this car. The gap is 1.7 seconds.
Alongside. Still there. Clear. Good move. Looked like he was
Well
struggling.
done, fella. Yellow flag. We're clear of the incident. Green flag. The gap behind has now decreased to 0.7. B24.
Yeah, it just seems more stable if I stay in 5th for Au Rouge.
Okay. Everyone's different, so if it's more stable for you, do it.
The gap behind is now 1.4. Green flag, sector 2. Keep it within the track limits. Oh, Steve, come on, mate, defend your position. Yellow flag, stay sharp.
Car on the right.
Green flag, you're clear of the incident.
Don't ask me how I didn't spin that out.
Good save though. Don't worry about what happened behind. Just focus on what's ahead.
The gap ahead is now 0.8. B25. Okay, Steve, we just cut the track. The gap in front is now 0.8.
Beachley's struggling there. If only I could not struggle there too.
It doesn't matter. Car right, car left. 30, less than 30 minutes to go. Just bring it home.
Is it bad that my right hand's going numb?
Doesn't hurt to take it off the wheel and stretch it every straight.
Oh, I am. Yeah, I got too strong of a grip on the steering wheel, probably.
I was gonna say, make sure you're not giving it death grip.
Yeah, I got a pinched nerve somewhere in my shoulder that radiates down.
The car behind is reeling you in. The gap is now 3.0. They're faster than us into Brook South. Green flag in sector 3.
You're catching this back marker. There's a guy, Honda behind us catching us.
Okay, Steve, halfway home, fuel's good. Hold your nerve,
Right.
just keep it smooth, no mistakes.
Watch your right.
On your inside.
Hold your line. Hold your line. Right side is clear.
Don't panic, we'll get him back. The gap in front is now 1.0 seconds.
That was close. Minutes left.
B25. Track limits, watch those lines.
inside. He's holding his brakes.
Yellow flag. Incident clear. Green flag. Yellow flag.
Nope.
The incident's clear. Green
Nice
flag.
save. Clear behind. Dealing one car. Staying behind. This is not for position.
Okay.
The gap in front has increased. It's now about 11 seconds. Watch your right rear temperature. It's getting hot. The gap behind is now 5.5 seconds. Pay attention to track limits, please, Steve.
Right side. Just
Still there.
One lap himself.
Your right side's clear.
Yellow flag, stay sharp. Nail every corner. Let's take whatever chances we can. 20 minutes remaining, you've got 20 minutes left. Green flag, all clear. Your tyre temperatures are good. Sector 2 is now green, B24. The guy behind's catching. The gap's now 4.5 seconds. A bit quicker than us entering Bruxelles. We've gone out on track limits. Keep it between the lines.
It's not a warning.
You've got half your fuel left.
Really?
Nope.
I think the way it works is if it's a delta lower than your personal best for that sector, and you are off throttle, it doesn't count it, if I understand it correctly. If you're going faster than your delta for that sector and you're full throttle, it detects it as a cut.
Yeah, you just make sure you lift.
Yep, pretty much all you have to do.
Somebody's getting yelled at by Chronotis.
Yep, I see that. Of course, yep. Alright, car
Yellow
pass. Clear behind. Brakes. Yep. Alright.
Winkler is entering the pits. He's in
just do a little tail
P32.
nut.
Expect him to come out a bit behind you. Blue flag.
One car, clear.
Okay, Steve. We're seeing lots of front locking. Green flag.
I'm not
you're
lifting
clear.
my foot up off the brake high enough when I go into that turn.
Yeah. Porsche's a car that does turn better on its brake, so
You're locking your right
if
front
you're
going
dragging
into
them,
turn
it
13.
will definitely rotate better. Yeah, we'll look into what our car options are after this.
Watch your rear tire temperatures. They're getting hot.
Gonna have a peek, see where Nick and Warwick are. .38, 4 laps behind us.
Blue flag.
Got the Ford GT behind you.
There's a car rejoining in front. The gap to Johnston.
Well
Ahead is
behind
now
you though, currently.
2.2. V28.
I love how they made that joke.
Which one?
The Ford GT better than Ferrari. So they slap a Ferrari with a GT. It's a skin.
From a distance though, it's very convincing. He's holding back.
Tire temps are good.
Right side.
Watch your right. Hold
Still
that
holding
line.
back.
Clear on the right side.
And he phased halfway through the ground on my screen. That was interesting.
You should have seen some of the guys driving in a race I was racing in the other night.
Yep.
Freaking guys were flying all over the place.
Good old UFOs.
Yep.
All right, Steve. 15 minutes left. That's 15 minutes.
One of these days I'm going to make a clip with the guy from Ancient Aliens.
Oh.
Where the car goes off and it's like, aliens.
Aliens, man. Ford GT and a set of Corsa Competizione. Aliens.
Aliens. Illuminati. Confirmed.
Illuminati. Yeah.
The lizard people.
God dang lizard people.
Blue flag. V27.
That was an early break.
He let off for the McLaren and you weren't expecting it. He's very cautious about overtaking, which I appreciate.
Car on your right.
Oh, car on the right.
Right
Damn,
side's
I didn't
clear.
see them coming up.
Oh, jeez.
Good save, clear behind.
Yeah, I was not going to attempt that.
Johnston ahead is increasing. It's now 2.6 seconds. Blue flag. The guy behind's reeling you in. The gap's now 2.9. Quicker than you entering the chicane.
Got a 2-pack battling behind you. Baston's having a look. Backing out of it. Stay wide.
You got a car on your left. Clear on the left.
B26. Okay, Steve, you're reeling Johnston in. The gap is 0.5. 10 minutes remaining, 10 minutes. Yellow flag. Incident clear, green flag. Blue flag.
B1's looking up the inside. Nope,
Car left.
he backed out of it.
He's still there.
Left side. Still there?
Still there. He's still there.
Clear.
Hold your line.
You didn't want to give up the corner even though you lost it.
Hold your line.
Got a BMW on your left side.
Hold your line.
I see him.
He's still there. Hold your line. You're clear on the left side.
B25.
Ten seconds of damage.
Stay between the lines, please, Steve. Don't be intimidated by this little shit. Make him work for it. He's faster than you into the chicane.
Car right.
Right side.
Blue flag.
Hold your line. Clear on the right.
Come on, keep pushing.
That's gotten in my head now.
Yep, I'm going to save the replay. Don't worry about it. We'll report it after.
Well, it could have also been my fault because I turned into him.
Yeah, we'll review it later and make a decision. If it feels like mostly rear end damage,
Yeah.
you could always move the brake bias forward for stability.
Seems pretty stable the way it is.
All right, leave it.
I say that as I go off track.
B26.
Third place on your right.
All right, Steve. 5 minutes to go. 5 minutes left. The gap in front has increased to 2.2 seconds. Blue flag.
What sucks is I knew that Mako was going to cause me problems.
Yeah, that was the same McLaren that caused the other problems earlier. Johnston or something his name. I've got all the information to what lap.
Okay.
The stewards have warned us about track limits. Keep it between the lines.
Tire pressures are a little low.
Yeah, your last lap was a 24, which is about where I was. Track temperature is... the track temperature has dropped, not the ambient. It's just getting later in the day, so, and we're being a little more conservative. Now that things have happened, we just want to make it to the end. We're not pushing so much.
Yep.
It's all good though. We got P15 behind us.
Gaining on this car. The gap is 0.29. The track temperature is decreasing. It's now 34 Celsius.
He's going left. He's backed out. I think he backed out. He
Make up
backed
your
way out.
mind.
Yep.
Watch out, on your left. We're clear on the left side.
2 minutes
And
to
he
go.
overshoots it anyway.
Yep.
You got a car on the left side.
Clear.
Clear left.
He's gonna probably report that on us.
1 more
Like,
lap
I
to
don't
go.
think we did anything wrong. We were offline and we gave the corner up. If he overshot his braking marker, that's down to driver error. But we'll see what happens. Looking at 1 lap after this one, and then we'll be done.
Right between the lines, please, Steve.
Following your draft.
On the right.
Outside.
Still there.
Nope.
Your right side's clear. You got a car on your right side. Your right side's clear.
That was probably caused by me, right?
Just make it to the end.
Okay, Steve, you've had a bit of bodywork damage there.
Do I give up the position?
I would have. Clear.
On the left. Clear on the left side.
B27, that's it. We're done.
There's a car on your right. We are clear on the right.
Oh, jeez. Oh boy.
We'll see what happens.
Yep. What lap was it for us?
It was 49 laps completed.
What about contact with the Maka?
Let me double check that. I got it. It's around the 8 minutes to go mark.
Okay, I see. It's lap 54. 45 last seconds. Yeah, I turned into him. That's what happened. I turned into him. Oh boy.
I think we could argue it. I mean, your rear wheel is ahead of his.
Yeah, but his car is still technically alongside of me. I should have taken that out wide.
Well, things to learn for next time.
Yep. Good race.
Yeah, fun race overall. It was Spa, so there was always going to be some sort of carnage to get involved in.
Right? Oh boy. I just did what I didn't want to do.
Looks like Jared gave you an apology for you guys playing chicken with the blue flags.
Oh, in
yeah, the Ferrari driver.
Okay. Oh, no, the Maka?
Yep. No. The BMW, maybe it was the BMW I'm thinking of. The BMW that blew it.
Oh, the one that, yeah.
It's in the 2-hour chat. I don't know. It's number 35. Unless that was the Ferrari on the outside. No. I can't remember.
Okay, yeah. Oh, Sacombe? Yeah, he's a good guy.
Yeah, I was gonna say we're getting an apology, so we didn't piss anybody off.
Yeah, that was the Beamer that blew it.
Okay.
Oh boy.
Yeah, because you were closing in on whoever it was, and then had to give up, more or less deal with him.
Yeah.
Let's see, are the other guys around? Nope, they took off. Crap. That must have not been a fun race for them. Nick and Warwick, that is.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go. I got a in the race results. There's a post from Warwick. Finished 36th for them, and it was a Jag with no wing.
A Jag with no wing.
Yep.
Oh man, that sucks.
Technical difficulties resulted in multiple pit stops. Oh, looks like Warg had no force feedback at one point.
Oh.
Maybe that stopped at the pit exit for.
That might be the reason why.
Yeah, they're both gone out of the chat though, so there wasn't even a chance to talk to them. They just booked it. Probably leave it best that way. What's that?
Jared.
Yeah, that's pretty much accurate. He gave it up, then you gave it up, then he came back, then you came back, and it didn't stop.
No, it didn't. That's all good. No harm. Where are we? Where are we? Where are we? Where are we?
No Silverstone's next. What's the third? Because I know Watkins Glen, if we stick with the Porsche, will be fun for me. But let's see what the actual rest of the season looks like.
It's Silverstone, Watkins is last, and I think the other one is Barcy.
Get in there.
Sorry, Nürburgring. Silverstone, Nürburgring, and then Watkins.
The last two, if we stick with Porsche, are going to be great for me. But we'll see what happens.
Well, Craig was saying that the Porsche is pretty fast at Silver, so
okay,
we'll give her another shot.
All right, fair enough. And we'll look to build some stability into the rear end too.
I just need more than 6 hours of practice. So I did 3 yesterday and then 3 this morning, and then the little time that we had.
Yeah, overall I had a pretty fun race. It was, the only thing I would say is like during the start, a lot of people were driving as if cautions and, you know, slow cars didn't exist. So I was just cautious because they weren't cautious enough. Once we got going, everything was fine up until that one incident at the top of the Rouge or whatever, where the car was sideways and I saw him last minute.
Yeah.
And instead of getting the fight for positions, I was more or less just letting faster cars through.
Well, we definitely might get a penalty for P1 because we did technically kind of affect his race.
Yep, because of
yeah.
When you got bumped, your front end smacked, or your front end was exposed to him.
Yep.
So yeah, it's very possible. We'll see what happens. Although that was more of the result of a chain of events. I don't know if we'll get full blame for it. We might get something.
Yeah.
But you were on your. I mean, that. You
Well, he
were
was
swapped.
he was P1 for the rest of the race. So.
Yep.
But I
And,
mean,
like,
we did kind of give P2 a look.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, that last turn, or the last lap, that was just we both kind of blew that corner.
I was surprised he was cautious up to that point.
Yeah.
And then after that, it was basically kind of just a Hail Mary, send it around the outside. You know, pull it off, he looks amazing. If it doesn't, well, shit.
He did flash his hazards, thanking for the for giving him the position back.
Yep, I saw that after down the straight.
Ugh. And that was Olin. A. Olin.
I cannot fall asleep without you by my side, but when you're here I'm all cold. Yeah, we got something special, but I cannot be the main act in a pyro. Tell me what you gonna do when they catch us, when they pull out big guns and they blast us. The final end to our mad love. Cause we fight and then we make love. We break up and then we 2 o'clock and now we're day drunk. Love it when we hate fuck, nobody can change us. When we dance and then we fall hit the speed and then we slow down. 2 o'clock and now we're day drunk.
All right.
Love it when we hate fuck, nobody can change us. Love it when we hate fuck, nobody can change us. Love it when we hate fuck, nobody can change us. Cause we fight and then we make love. We break up and then we 2 o'clock and now we're day drunk. Love it when we hate fuck, nobody can change us. When we dance and then we fall hit the speed and then we slow down. 2 o'clock and now we're day drunk. Love it when we hate fuck, nobody can change us.
Alright, well, I'm gonna let you go, get some food in me, get up and remind myself that I have legs.
Yeah. Yep. I'm probably gonna do the same.
Alright. I'll probably start working on the Silverstone setup tomorrow, make sure everything's all good, see if we can't make it a little more stable in the rear end and go from there.
Yep. Sounds good.
Alright. See ya.
See you later, Chris. All right, everybody. That's it for this race. Ay. Struggles. Struggle bus. But you know what? We made it through. We made it to the end. We'll see what else goes on. But yeah, we're gonna let this be a learning experience. This was definitely a learning experience. So, hope you all enjoyed. I might stream later tonight. If I do, it's probably not going to be racing related. It'll probably either be ATS or Daisy. So, if you're into that kind of stuff, I hope you join me later for that. But other than that, I'll see you later. All right, have a good one.